We're going to Memphis, Tennessee, where the city council has voted to pass an ordinance that will reduce the severity of carrying a small amount of marijuana to $50. And that's how much people could end up paying if caught distributing less than an ounce of weed. There would also be a possibility of community service as a penalty, and nothing would go on a person's record. The fine is not that cheap, but WREG's Troy Washington was told it's designed to keep young people from having to pay for their mistakes later in life. Inside the city council meeting, there were mixed emotions over the new ordinance. The one thing that we can do is take away and reduce the penalty as far as putting black eyes on people's lives, said Berlin Boyd, the sponsor of the ordinance. This is reported by WREG News 3 out of Memphis, George Brown and Troy Washington reporting, and I am reading their report. And I always credit the authors of the stories because I generally just read a lot of the stuff verbatim and then just comment on it. Maybe later in life when I have a little bit more time and a better budget and maybe a crew, I can actually show you videos and then comment on those. But in the meantime, I'm going to do it old-fashioned, you know, because it gives me a chance to read the copy. And when I read this, what I looked at and what I seen was the same old two-sided argument of this coin. You have the prohibitionists versus the people that are like, hey, this is getting ridiculous, we got to stop arresting people for marijuana, period. It's ruining people's lives, literally. So there was here's a supporter, Sinsus Hobbs, said that she supports the ordinance since she's watched family members' lives ruined over minor drug possession mistakes made early in life. Quote, I don't support you giving them so much time for a little amount of marijuana. I don't think that is fair. Through the ordinance, those caught with a half ounce of marijuana or less would pay a ticket and forego jail time. Joe Brown and Janice Fullylove voted against the proposal in the Public Safety and Homestead Security Committee. Worth Morgan abstained, saying more time is needed to gather information. Now, that's another argument that government people always say when they don't really want to take a position, because they don't know if taking a position is going to help them or hurt them. They really don't. So they just take the easy way out and be like, hey, well, you know what? I'm just going to hold off until we find out more about it. And that's kind of what Hillary Clinton's position is. With more research is needed, maybe we should just do this and then maybe schedule to it and blah, blah, blah. All right, anyway, those who voted to support the ordinance were Edmund Ford Jr., Wamita Swearingen, Berlin Boyd, Philip Spinoza, and Martavius Jones. The ordinance must still go before the full council 3 times before it can be voted on. Whoa, why are we reading a story about it? Anyway, both the heads of the police and fire department spoke out against the ordinance. Police Director Rawlings said he would never support the ordinance. He said the city shouldn't rush into something that could have negative consequences, like not locking people up. Is that your job? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're trying to jump on a bandwagon and I'm not sure what music is being played. Councilwoman Janice Fullylove doesn't believe modifications should be made to allow carrying the illegal drug. She says, stop driving and having weed in your car, then you won't get arrested, young boy. Like, give me a break. Quit acting like marijuana is some kind of a radioactive fucking nuclear device that you can throw at something and blow it up, man. It doesn't matter if you have marijuana in your car. It doesn't matter if you're smoking and driving. I mean, it could get you arrested and thrown in jail, so maybe it does matter. And that's the only thing dangerous with marijuana in any situation. So get over it and legalize it.